Do you know that you can make really big mistakes when booking resorts? Exactly, that's what this video is about. While most of the resorts in Punta Cana are suitable for pretty much every kind of traveler, you can book them without too many investigations, at least in most cases. There are 5 resorts which I'm presenting you today, and you should know what you're doing there, or you should not book them if you not exactly know what you're doing. The reason is that those 5 resorts, they are so special, they have some certain issues, they have some big disadvantages, but they also have some pretty unique features, and I'm telling you what are those features are about, and when you should book them, and especially when you should avoid them. So make sure to watch the video, especially as one of those resorts is a really popular one. And usually people they don't know what they're booking, and then they are surprised at the end what they have signed up for, and then they say, oh no, I have to change resorts and whatever, so they are super confused. So make sure to watch all those 5 resorts that you can make an informed decision about which resort to book. Hey, my name is Chris. I'm super happy to have you here on my channel, Punta Cana Travel Blog, and I'm happy that you want to learn more about your vacation. I've been living in Punta Cana for around 7 years in Punta Cana and the Dominican Republic. I've visited over 50 all-inclusive resorts. I've visited all the beaches in Punta Cana, over 70 waterfalls in the country, and I've had thousands of travelers to really plan a unique and amazing vacation. So that's what I want to also do with you. So please stay here, stay on my channel, subscribe below. So that you can take advantage of all the knowledge I have gained from living in the country and also working in the industry for more than a decade. So I really know how all those resorts are working, how the excursions are, and so on. And I'm happy that I can share this with you. So come on this video and you will learn a lot about the 5 resorts I'm presenting you today. So let's start with the 5 resorts. I really want you that you exactly know what they are about, because they are really important, and if you book them right or wrong, they can really decide about if you have a great or really miserable holiday. So let's start right with number 1, and this is Sports Illustrated Resort. As you can see here, it's a nice resort, a lot of pools, super nice layout. They have 300 rooms in total, a couple of restaurants, so it's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But the special thing here to know is that Sports Illustrated Resort Cap Cana, they have been known before as Ancora Cap Cana, so maybe you stumble about this name, but since I would say around 2 years they are marketing themselves as Sports Illustrated. The important thing here is that they don't have a beach. So if you're coming to Punta Cana for a beach holiday, this is definitely not the right resort. And you can see it here as well, and even on Google Maps it's still marked as Ancora Cap Cana, but I want to show you the beach situation here. As you can see, it is located on a marina, or at a marina, and so they don't have beach access, and also it's not really close because everything in this area is either occupied by hotels, by villas, by restaurants, not really restaurants, resorts, so there's not really a public beach. But the good thing is, Sports Illustrated Resort, they have a free beach shuttle which brings you to Juanillo Beach, one of the best beaches actually in Cap Cana. So this is not a bad option, but as I say, you don't have a beach right at the resort. And this being said, I mean, and this is also the case for the resorts which are about to come in this video. I don't want to say you should not book this resort, and that's also why this video is called Do Not Book the Resorts as long as you not know what you're doing, or as long as you're not investigating, because all of the resorts here I'm presenting you in today's video, they have their clientele, they have their advantages, and they can be a really great option if you know what you're doing. So if you know that you go to a resort without a beach because you say, oh, I'm a pool person anyway, I will hang out at the pool all day long, and usually I don't go to the beach, and if I want, maybe I take this beach shuttle, then you're absolutely fine with Sports Illustrated, because for the money you get, and especially if a beach is not important for you, I mean, they have to factor it into the pricing. So you get pretty good service and pretty good deals. The second one in this list of this very specific resorts where you should check before what you're booking is TRS Cap Cana. And basically the reason here is nearly the same. You can see it is located in the same location than Sports Illustrated Resort, just a little bit more towards the ocean. And actually they have a very small beach, but you really have to zoom in to see it. So let's do it right here. You see here in the middle you have the pools, and here at the end of the marina basically there's a really small beach. It is an artificial beach, so don't expect a big thing here, a big beach to walk, whatever. This is just, let's measure it even, this is just 130 feet long, so this is really nothing to walk. So yeah, let's say they don't have a beach to make it easy. They also have a beach shuttle to Juanillo Beach, so you can visit one of the best beaches in Cap Cana for free. It's included. So this is not a problem, but again, if you're coming for a beach holiday to Punta Cana, I would not pick TRS Cap Cana. But if you're looking for a very small, intimate resort, then this is definitely a great option, because this is one of the smallest resorts in Punta Cana. TRS Cap Cana just has 115 rooms. So you will know the staff incredibly quick. They will know you as well. You get very personalized service. It's pretty modern. It doesn't have that many years on the market. And also restaurants, food, service, and so on. It's all pretty decent, especially for the money we are talking about. Number 3, and now we come to some cheap resorts where it's a little bit hit and miss something, and that's also why it's important to know what you're booking. You can see a couple of those resorts here. By the way, you see the blog here, so if you have any questions about, or you want any deeper information, any deeper insights, this is Punta Cana Travelog. I'm the author of it. There have been so far more than 1 million visitors who have seeking advice here on this page, and there are a lot of helpful information, so make sure to have a look on the blog, especially for resort help. You have extensive resort help guide. There are articles about the cheapest resorts, the best luxury resorts, the best honeymoon resorts, and so on, all researched individually from with my own experiences. No AI content, no ChatGPT, no bullshit, really just information, experience, and everything. Like, you won't find it anywhere else on any page, so make sure to have a look there. So number 3 is Big Hotel Arena Blanca. You can see it here as well among the cheapest resorts, and this is also a very special resort. You can see it here on their website. It's definitely on the older side. So yeah, don't expect a modern resort here. Prices are pretty low, as you can see here. It starts from $70 to $80 per person per night, which is decent. But the special thing here is, and that's why you should know that this is a resort you should not just book and hope that everything will be great. You really need to know what you're booking here. The special thing here is that they have very limited amenities. It is really one of the smallest resorts in Punta Cana. Entertainment and so on is, let's say, limited, not maybe negatively. If you want to have a quiet beach or pool day with occasional activities and entertainment, this is a perfect resort. But don't expect like 24 hours entertainment and all 5 activities at the same time. That's not going to happen here. You can see it as well, they only have 1 buffet restaurant and 1 a la carte restaurant. So this is another thing which you should know. So food selection is limited. Also the quality, I mean, it is 4-star resort, so don't expect high-end luxury, but you shouldn't do this for a price of $150 per room or $200 per room. But also, yeah, the amount of restaurants is limited with just 2, and they have 1 more restaurant which is for an extra charge. This being said, it is a perfect resort for those people, again, who are looking for a smaller resort. They also just have between 200 and 300 rooms. They have a lot of repeating guests because they love this personal atmosphere. They love the staff, which is always immediately on a very personal level. They love this quiet vibe, this no hustle and bustle like maybe in other resorts. So they have their clientele. But as I said, you should know what you're doing. So don't book this one if you are coming with a family and you want to have your kids entertained the whole day, or if you're looking for high-end luxury, or if you want to hang out the entire day on the pool bar and are looking for high-class or top-shelf spirits. So then it's not the right resort. Number 4, and this is another budget resort, and this is Occidental Caribe. Occidental Caribe is a full-service resort. They have a couple of restaurants, they have buffets, they have full entertainment. They have some really good parties as well if you're looking for a small party scene. But, and that's why I'm showing here this list here of TripAdvisor. The quality is like, let's say, hit and miss. It is one of the very few resorts where I really would say, oh, please invest just $20, $30 more per night and you will get a better resort. Because as you can see here on TripAdvisor, all the resorts, I mean, I'm already at the lower bottom of the reviews, so you can see here they have all like 4 out of 5, let's say, value or ratings from travelers. Here it's 4.5 of 5. And there are only 4 resorts in Punta Cana, which 3 or 4 resorts, which have less than 4, less than a rating of 4. And this is, you can see it here, we go down, one is Hotel Riu Bamboo, but there, okay, it's also a budget resort, but you have a lot of amenities from neighboring hotels you can use. Another one is Walla Barbaro, which initially I wanted to present in this video, but currently they don't offer all-inclusive, so it's not really a resort. And then another one, I hope it's scrolling, yes, no, it's scrolling, is Occidental Caribe. You can see 3.5 rating out of 5 points. So it's the lowest rated resort in Punta Cana. And I honestly can agree with this rating. It's like hit and miss, as I say. But I also have to say, they offer some of the cheapest rooms. I remember when I was there, I paid like, I think $120 for a room for a night in the low season. But I mean, okay, come on, for this money, what do you want to expect? Even a decent hotel without all-inclusive is much more expensive. So if you're just looking for very basic all-inclusive resorts, and if you don't want to spend a lot of money, if you're out of the resort anyway for a long time because you do excursions, you rent a car, you maybe want to explore some of the local restaurants and not eat in a resort all the days, then Occidental Caribe can be a perfect resort, because why spending $400 a night if you're not in the resort half of the time or more than half of the time? So that's why also Occidental Caribe has its right to be among the Punta Cana resorts, and why it might be a good choice. But again, here, think what you want from your resort, and if you're looking for a full service, full quality resort, maybe spend a few bucks more and then you get something better. So if all this information are helpful for you, and if you like also this format, the style of this video, that I tell you all like this insider information I got from visiting more than 45 to 50 all-inclusive resorts in Punta Cana, and from living all those years in the country, from helping so many travelers, working in the industry, please give me a subscribe here at YouTube, because it would really help me. It would help the algorithm, and it also helps me to keep motivated to create more content for you, more unique insights, more travel hacks, more also secret hidden gems. I will also do videos about excursions and unique places you should visit in the future. So give me a like, a subscribed, and if you want, please also comment, let me know your experiences or your questions about the resource, and then you will find many more videos here. And the last thing, or the last hotel in our list, is Riu Republica, and that's the resort where I mentioned in the intro that there are a lot of people signing up for it and they even don't know what it is. Riu Republica is one of the most famous resorts in Punta Cana. They have more than 1,000 rooms, so it's also one of the biggest standalone resorts. And yeah, if you look at Riu Republica, it looks like a nice resort. It's not decent rooms, not too expensive, and so on. So people book it. Sometimes they get it recommended from agents, or they see it in the results in the search results, and the price is decent, not too cheap, not too expensive. So they think, yeah, let's book it. And then once they investigate further, they think, oh shit, what have I done here? What have I booked? Because Riu Republica, it is a good resort. It is recommendable if you're the right person, but it is the biggest party resort in Punta Cana. So if you're young, if you're looking to party, this is usually where you go. This doesn't mean that the whole resort is party. So for example, Riu Republica, they have 7 pools. And from the 7 pools, there are at least 3 to 4 quiet pools. They have also a beach area where you can have your whole day easygoing with not much of music, whatever. They have a lot of restaurants. Some of them are a la carte, some of them are buffet, some of them are mixed. So this is all possible. So if you have, let's say, if you have booked it, it's non-refundable, and you are worrying now, God, now I don't want to party. Yes, you can have a decent vacation. It's not the perfect choice. You will definitely see young people. You will see drunk people. You will also maybe see some trash around, especially in the morning after the young people have terminated their parties, where in whatever kind of or whatever part of the resort. So yes, you have to come with some special expectations, but it doesn't mean that everything is party. But you should be prepared. Here's my review about Riu Republica, and you see, for example, here this is the famous party pool. It's actually not that full here in this photo. It gets much fuller. So here you on the right, you for example see the famous party table. Sometimes they slide people among this table. People are getting drunk there. So yes, it's a party hotel. And this being said, if you're looking for a party, and let's scroll down here to the entertainment section of the review. As you can see, a lot of information here on the blog. So if you want to know more about Riu Republica or other resorts, please check out puntacanatravelblog.com. And this is one of the famous neon parties here. It's pretty full. It is actually the only resort I have been in, those 50 resorts I've visited, where the parties are really packed. Because yes, all resorts have their foam parties, their discos, their nightclubs, their beach parties, but usually, yeah, the attendance is, let's say, limited, or 10-20% of the people are going. But here at Riu Republica, really everyone, or the majority, is going. The nightclub is packed. I've never seen such a packed nightclub. And you also have access to the Riu party venue, which is definitely the biggest resort parties in Punta Cana. There's also a separate article on the blog about Riu party, so if you want to know more, check it out. This being said, I mean, I mentioned if you have booked Riu Republica and you don't want to party, you can do it, but if you can, maybe change resorts. And on the other hand, if you're looking to party, Riu Republica is really your top choice. So this was it. I hope this was helpful for you as always. Please subscribe to the channel, show some love to YouTube, and say yes to more information like this. And if you have any questions about any of those 5 resorts, or about any other resort, if you're not sure if it's the right choice or not, please leave me a comment. I'm happy to reply. I'm happy to share my experiences with you. I know all those resorts in Punta Cana, especially the differences of them. So I'm happy to help. And I also have a unique resort cheat sheet where I have all the information about those resorts, like listed in different columns with all the information, so you can compare them really in seconds. If you want access to this, let me know as well in the comments, and I can share how to get there as well. That's it. Thank you so much for your attention, and I hope to see you with the next video.